Okay, let's just jump right in. We all know it, right? AI is making us ridiculously fast at coding. But there's a flip side. All that speed can create some serious chaos. So today, we're going to look at a framework that's built to tame that chaos, to turn that raw AI power into real enterprise-grade confidence. So let me just ask you, does your code base right now feel a little bit like the Wild West? You're pushing out features at lightning speed for sure, but maybe the standards are getting a little loose? Is the quality all over the place? And can you even track why a certain change was made 6 weeks ago? And hey, if that rings a bell, you are definitely not alone. And this slide, well, it lays it all out, doesn't it? On one side, you've got the incredible promise of speed, just churning out new features like never before. But on the other side, you've got the peril, and it's a big one. We're talking fragmented standards, quality that's totally unpredictable, and for any serious business, no audit trail. That's a deal breaker. That's a massive risk. But what if you could have all that speed without taking on all that risk? Well, that's the whole idea, the whole promise, behind something called the UniOps quantum cycle. This is the big shift in thinking. Instead of just giving a developer a super smart tool, UniOps QC, that's what we'll call it, it wraps an entire organizational structure around that AI. It's like turning a solo artist into a full-blown, policy-driven orchestra. And here's the philosophy in a nutshell. It's not about pumping the brakes, not at all. It's about building a system where speed and safety aren't enemies. You get to move incredibly fast because you've built the confidence that every single step is governed, secure, and up to standard. So how in the world does it actually do this? Well, the engine behind it is called the Roundtable Framework, and it works by orchestrating a bunch of different specialized teams, getting us away from that lone wolf Wild West approach. And at the heart of this entire framework, it all comes down to this number, 5. 5 specialized AI-driven teams all working together in perfect harmony. All right, let's meet the team. First up, you've got the architect team. They set the grand vision, the roadmap. Then, the engineering team gets to work building everything to really strict code excellence standards. As they build, the QA team is right there, running automated tests to make sure everything works perfectly. Behind the scenes, the security and DevOps team is constantly monitoring for threats and handling deployments. And the glue holding it all together? That's the governance team. They enforce all the rules, and crucially, they maintain that all-important audit trail. It's a complete end-to-end system. Okay, so we've met the who. Now let's talk about the how. Let's look at the actual tools that make this whole thing work. This is the toolkit for trust, and it's what gives you that enterprise-grade control and transparency. First and foremost is the policy engine. Think of this as the constitution for your code. It enforces 9 core standards on every single thing that gets built. We're talking about everything from how you log things to advanced cybersecurity protocols. And these aren't suggestions, they're hard-coded rules. Next up, you've got phase gates. This is brilliant. It physically stops bad code from moving forward. A task is created, and it literally cannot move to the next stage of development until it passes a series of automated quality checks. It's like having a super strict robotic inspector at every step of the assembly line. Nothing gets by. And this isn't just about control, it's also about making developers' lives way easier. There are over 21 advanced skills they can access with simple slash commands. So instead of going through a manual checklist, a developer just types something like /getPR, and boom, a full automated governance check runs instantly. It builds safety right into their natural workflow. And all of this, it leads to the holy grail for any enterprise: total traceability. A complete audit trail means you can look back at any point in time and see every single decision, every code change, and this is the most important part, the reason it was made. You always know who did what and why. That's non-negotiable. Okay, so that's the theory, but what does it look like in the real world? How does UniOps QC actually stack up against a standard off-the-shelf AI coding assistant? Well, let's put them head-to-head. Just take a second and let this table sink in. I mean, the difference is it's night and day. Standard AI coding is basically ad hoc, it relies on manual review, there are no enforced security rules, and all you have to go on are some general chat logs. UniOps QC gives you a structured system, automated quality checks, enforced security policies, and a full audit trail. When it comes to being ready for the enterprise, well, the verdict is pretty clear, isn't it? So, we've seen the problem, and we've seen this incredible solution. The question is, what's next? How do you actually get started, and what's the bigger vision here? It's all about building trust right into the DNA of your code. Now, you might be thinking a system this robust must be a total nightmare to set up. But here's the kicker. It's designed to be seamless. You can literally deploy this into an existing project in seconds. It works in the tools your team already loves, like VS Code and the command line. And it's built to scale from a tiny project all the way up to a massive microservices architecture. And I think it's also really important to highlight the people behind this. This framework was developed by a team of expert engineers in Thailand, and it comes with full support in both English and Thai. It's just a great example of local innovation with a truly global reach. Ultimately, this quote just says it all. This isn't just about spitting out code that compiles and runs. It's about fundamentally changing what that code is. It's about engineering trust and reliability into every single line you ship. So, if you're ready to graduate from just basic AI assistance, if you want to bring this kind of quantum-level precision to your own work, you can find out everything you need to know right on their website. So, I'll just leave you with this final thought. In a world where AI-generated code is quickly becoming the norm, the question isn't if you'll use it, but how. So, are you ready to stop just generating code and start delivering trust?